Everyone, please turn on your camera during the exam. Okay.
স্যার কোশ্চেন তো পাচ্ছি না স্যার।
LMS is actually 1.5 minutes delayed always. I don't know why. Wait for 30-40 seconds. I think you will be able to see that my question. The moment you see that panel visible, uh, time starts from there on. Okay. You are going to get 45 minutes after the panel is visible. Okay.
স্যার 2 মিনিট লেটে কোশ্চেন পাইলাম স্যার।
No problem. Your exam will end 2 minute delayed on actually 3 and 2 p.m. Okay. If LMS is slow to start, it will be slow to end. Okay. No problem in that.
Now design the hardware for trivia. What is
If you are not talking, then please turn off your mic so that there is no noise coming from your end. Afanur Hassan, show your face, not your script. Afanur, just tilt your camera so that we cannot see your script, okay, on the camera. It is visible, your script. It shouldn't be. Yes, yes. I can still see your exam paper. Just a bit more up so that. Okay, thank you. Good, good. Others, please turn on your camera instantly. Instead, you haven't. It is mandatory for all to turn on their face cams during the exam.
স্যার ডিভিশনের আমরা অপটোমাইজ ইয়াটা শিখছি না স্যার, ওটাই কি আঁকাবো ডায়াগ্রাম?
For division, uh, you have to design the hardware diagram. The algorithm you have seen, for that algorithm, you have to design the hardware diagram. I haven't shown any during the class lecture, so you have to design on your own for that algorithm that you are actually performing on question number one.
স্যার ক্যামেরা অফ করলাম, স্ক্যান করব।
Yes, you can do that.
Sir, স্যার শুনতে পাচ্ছেন? স্যার আছেন?
Yes, Gaddafi.
স্যার আমার কথা কি শোনা যাচ্ছে?
Yes, I can hear you.
স্যার ছবি তুলবো তো, অফ করতে হবে।
Okay.
আর স্যার মানে দেওয়ার পরে কি আমাদের ক্লাস হবে?
No, but I'm going to talk about the solution of the question and the question pattern of the midterm examination. So you
ওকে
guys
ওকে
are
স্যার,
going to stay in the class.
ওকে ওকে স্যার, থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
Only 5 to 6 minutes remains. Okay, please do submit in time and let me know if you haven't. Okay, you should submit in LMS to get any kind of marks. Okay. maybe 1 to 2 minutes remains. Please upload within time. Do not delay.
স্যার সেটার নাম্বার লিখতে ভুলে গেছি, এটা কি প্রবলেম হবে?
No need, no need, no need.
স্যার আমি ভুলে একটা ভুল খাতা সাবমিট করে ফেলছি, এখন কি আবার সাবমিট করব?
Okay, okay, okay. Do it quickly. Everyone, please, before submitting and after submitting, please do check whether your submissions are correct or not. In case you submit the wrong file and you don't know, when I'm going to mark, I cannot give you anything except for zero. Okay, so do not put me in that trouble that I have to give you zero. So please make sure you check your file twice at least before submitting and after submitting. Give your file name a different one, a different name that you haven't set for any exam so that it looks different. You can give semester name like it is summer 2021 TM mid exam in this way so that you can find that it is the exact file that you are going to upload. Okay, so please do check your file whether it is perfect or not after and before submitting.
হ্যালো স্যার, আমি সাবমিট করতে পারিনি, আমার নেট চলে গেছিল।
Okay, submit now. Now submit. If your internet connections are back
হ্যালো,
now, then do submit now. Yes, I can hear you. You have to submit in LMS. I heard you haven't submitted. Now you will submit, okay?
ওকে স্যার।
Okay, now I need to ask as the time is over. Anyone left to submit except for Tarikujaman Singh? He said he is taking time to submit. Anyone else here is yet to submit?
Yes, sir. 1 minute, sir.
Okay, anyone else?
एक मिनट सर जी सर आमी सर
Okay, three. Any more? Anyone else? Because I'm going to stop the submission panel if you don't say that to me that you haven't submitted. Then you won't be able to. I can see 19 submitted in the first set and 11 in the second. I guess that is 30 students, but I have seen around 35 students in the class, 35 to 36. So I guess few students are still missing to submit as early as possible. Okay, do not delay much. After you all submit, you let me know that there is no submission left. I'm going to close the submission panel and I'm going to talk about the question solution. So waiting for others to respond that they have submitted in time so that I can talk about the question solution as well as the midterm question pattern. Okay, so you guys let me know. Is there anyone uh, is left to submit? Please let me
স্যার
know.
আমি আছি স্যার
Why?
ইএলএমএস স্যার ঝামেলা হচ্ছে স্যার
I don't think it should be a problem because all of them submitted in there.
স্যার
Please do it quickly. We are waiting for you. I cannot give the solution of the question until you submit. And have you submitted? Have you emailed me within time, Shakil?
নো স্যার
Okay, then do it quickly. You haven't given the proof as well that you are actually not delaying for the internet connection. Okay, so anyone else except for Shakil who is yet to submit? Okay, so I'm not going to talk about the solution of the questions. Now I'm going to talk about the pattern of the midterm
স্যার
question.
আমার
As
শেষ স্যার
someone is yet to, you have submitted.
জি স্যার জি স্যার
Anyone else remains because I'm going to close the submission panel. None of
স্যার আমি স্যার এখনো স্যার বাকি আছে স্যার আমি স্যার একটু
স্যার
লেট
আমার নেট
শুরু
একটু
করছি
প্রবলেম
স্যার
হচ্ছিল স্যার
স্যার আমি হসপিটালে আছি
Shakil
তো
Ahmed, you have done.
জি স্যার জি স্যার
Then why you are talking? Stop. Tanvir, what happened?
স্যার আমি একটু হসপিটালে আছি স্যার আমি এখানে বসে
Okay.
বসে লিখতেছি স্যার আমার আর আর 5টা মিনিট দরকার স্যার
Okay. Okay. Okay.
স্যার সলিউশনটা নিয়ে একটু শর্টকাটে বলে দেন।
No, not possible because
কেন?
somebody is yet giving the exam. What can I do?
আচ্ছা স্যার, তাহলে মিডারটা আলোচনা করে তারপরে বলেন।
Okay, so for the midterm examination, there will be three sets of questions. 1, 2, 3. In the first set, in the 1 number question, there is only one question, and that is from the performance chapter. Performance chapter where you have seen the lecture number 3, slide number 3, performance chapter. So in that chapter, there are maths related to CPU time, CPI, instruction count, average CPI, like this, and also Amdahl's law and Powerball theory. So with all this, there is only one question that contains 4 marks. Okay, one set gone. Next set, set number 2. In that set, there will be 3 questions. A, B, C. Second question, 2 number question, 3 questions in that set. Okay, so A, B, C. In that A, B, C, you are going to find C code to MIPS and MIPS to machine conversion and related theories with it. Okay, so all of them carries 12 marks. 5, 5, 2. 12 marks. Next, so actually 12 plus 4, 16 marks gone, only 4 left, and that 4 is on the third set. There is only one question uh, out of multiplication and division that carries only 4 marks. Okay, so any confusion regarding the question pattern?
স্যার
There
1
is
ঘন্টা
nothing.
15 মিনিটের মধ্যে স্যার এইসব করতে হবে সবগুলা
Yes.
স্যার 1 ঘন্টা 15 মিনিট সময়
No, actually not 1 hour and 15 minutes. It is actually 1 hour. Within 1 hour, you have to write all the answers, and 15 minutes to download the question and upload the answer script. In total, 1 hour and 15 minutes, but actually 1 hour for the exam. Any more question queries? No questions.
স্যার আমাদের এই এক্সামগুলোতে 40 মিনিটের মতো লেগে যাইতেছে, সো ওইটা অনেক সময়।
No. If this exam is taking 40 minutes, then 15 minutes for uploading the answer script and downloading the question. Actually, you are solving it in 25 minutes. Do you really think to multiply 2 numbers you take that much time to perform the simulation or division? No, you will not take that amount of time. Okay.
নো স্যার, বাট সেকেন্ড কোশ্চেনটা স্যার আনকমন ছিল, লাইক বুঝতেছিলাম না যে।
Okay. Don't talk about that. Somebody is still giving his exam in here, so I cannot talk about that. I wanted to give you the solution, but I am helpless in here. Okay. Mr. Tanvir, you are done?
স্যার
Tanvir,
ছবি তুলতেছি স্যার স্যার 2-3 মিনিটের মধ্যে আপলোড হয়ে যাবে স্যার
you're taking too much time, Tanvir. How much I can give you? Already 12 minutes late. Tanvir, listen to me. upload now, because if you don't start to upload and finish your submission, I cannot give them the solution. They are waiting for you.
জি স্যার এখনই আপলোড করছি স্যার 2 মিনিট হবে
You start the submission process now. Stop writing. Okay. If I do not see your submission within 2 minutes, I'm not going to give you marks. Okay. Do it quickly because others are waiting for your submission. And which set do you have so that I can talk about the other set? Let me know. Anyone except for Mr. Tanvir? Anyone except for Muhammad Tanvir is yet to submit or haven't submitted yet? Anyone? No one? So let me check in which set he is. MD Tanvir. Okay, he is in set B. Okay, so I can talk about the set 1. Okay, so talking about the set 1 question in your CT2, I guess there is no confusion in the multiplication part, but there is some confusion in the second question, right? Can we
Yes.
multiply 3 numbers, A into B into C, using this algorithm?
স্যার
Ye-
ডিভিশনটা স্যার মানে স্যার অনেক লেন্দি স্যার স্যার একটু বলে স্যার পুরোটা
Wait.
স্যার বোঝাও যায় না তো।
Somebody is going to upload in that set. I'm not going to talk about that set. You answer about these things. Okay, those who were actually getting this set, set A1 actually. You guys let me know what should be the answer. Can we multiply 3 numbers using this algorithm?
স্যার আমি আপলোড হয়ে গেছে স্যার
Okay. So
স্যার আজকে আমার লেখাগুলো স্যার অনেক বাজে হয়েছে আর কি এখানে স্যার
no problem. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, rest. Please answer. Can you multiply 3 numbers A into B into C using this algorithm? No one has answered this question. Skip that question. Everyone skip that question because I don't think you are going to skip this question. You are going to answer something. Are you hearing me loud and clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so don't you know how to answer this question? What should be the answer? Can we multiply or not? What do you think?
No, sir.
Sir, no লিখেছি।
We can multiply 3 numbers using this algorithm in this way. If we multiply the first 2 numbers, then with the product being stored on the multiplicand, then we can multiply that multiplicand with C to get the result. This is the way to multiply 3 numbers using this algorithm. Actually, this algorithm is not only to multiply 2 numbers, we can multiply 1,000 numbers using this algorithm. Okay, this is just a random example, A into B into C. So this is that answer. And the next set, yes, anyone saying anything?
স্যার এখানে স্যার প্রোডাক্টটা স্যার 8 বিট না স্যার এখানে তো এর থেকে বেশি আমি স্যার ইয়া করতে পারবো না স্টোর করতে পারবো না
What?
স্যার প্রোডাক্টটা তো স্যার 8 বিট এর থেকে তো
So
স্যার
this algorithm in your hardware diagram, how much is the product? Sorry, how much is the multiplicand size? 32 bits.
স্যার অ্যাবভ অ্যালগরিদম তো স্যার 4 বিটে স্যার কোশ্চেনে 4 বিট বলা হয়েছে না
You tell me, you designed the hardware diagram for this question? You have designed or not?
yes sir
In that design, what is the number of bits given in there for multiplicand?
স্যার 4 বিট
Why? because optimized multiplication algorithm, if we look at the slide, the hardware diagram says multiplicand ALU is of 32 bits, product is of 64 bits. Simple. So why 4 bits? And why we cannot multiply 3 numbers? Alright. If this multiplication is only for 2 numbers, don't you think our computer can perform multiplication of 3 numbers? It is as simple as that. Our computer can perform multiplication of 3 numbers using this algorithm. So why can't we say yes? Okay. So going to the next question. Question number B, and in that question there is the division. Your ID mod 10 plus 1 divided by 11. 4-bit architecture to design the simulator. It may take some more time than the multiplication, I know that, but time is enough, I guess. 30 minutes enough for this. And there is that hardware diagram you need to draw, and in that hardware diagram I have said it multiple times during the class lecture. There are 2 registers. One is divisor M, another one is AQ register. 2 registers only, and a ALU should be there to calculate the binary addition and nothing else. These 3, if these 3 are mentioned in your hardware diagram, then you are going to get 3 out of 3. And what is the minimum size of a register we need to divide 2 number of 9 bits? Can you answer that? What is the minimum size of a register we need to divide 2 numbers of 9 bits? What is the minimum size? Let me share the question. I think all of them will be able to see that. Okay. So what is the minimum size of a register we need to divide 2 numbers of 9 bits? No one can answer that? No one?
স্যার অরিজিনাল ডিজাইনটা নিয়ে একটু কনফিউজ হয়েছিলাম। লাইক আমাদের ডিভিসর 32 বিটস ছিল, সো ওইটাতে আমরা 4 বিট নিয়ে কাজ করছিলাম, 4 বিটের 2টা নিয়ে কাজ করছিলাম, সংখ্যা নিয়ে কাজ করছিলাম। তো স্যার এখানে হচ্ছে 8 বিটের উপরে, মানে 12 বিটের নেসেসারি, এখানে 9 বিট রাখার জন্য 12 বিটের 2টা।
Don't you think you have seen register numbers in the power of 2, like 16 bit, 32 bit, 64 bit? So register cannot be any number except for power of 2. So register must have size in power of 2. To store 2 numbers of 9 bits, we need to take at least 16-bit registers, 2 to the power 4. If we take 2 to the power 3, then 8 bits, we won't be able to store 9 bits in there. So it is 16. 16 is the answer. Okay, 16 is the answer in here. Okay, I don't know how many of you got this correctly.
Sir, why 16 একটু আরেকবার বলবেন প্লিজ?
Because register numbers are in power of 2. Register size should be in power of 2. So register size can be 1 bit, 2 bit, 4 bit, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, in this way, in the power of 2. So to store to 9-bit number, we cannot take 8 bits, right? 2 to the power 3, but we have, if we take 2 to the power 4, 16 bits, that is enough to store 2 numbers. So yes, we can divide 2 numbers, and we have to take at least minimum 16-bit registers. That is the answer. So this is
এটার জন্য এক নাম্বার
Right.
ছোট কোশ্চেনটার জন্য
for that single question there is only 1 mark, and for the hardware diagram there is 3 marks.
ওকে স্যার।
স্যার চ্যাপ্টার 7 লেকচার মানে চ্যাপ্টার 7 এ স্যার যদি ডায়াগ্রামটা দেখাই দিতেন কোনটা, তাহলে স্যার একটু ভালো হতো।
Okay, I guess you demand to share the lecture number 7. Okay, wait. Let me prepare that file for you. I have shared this slide with you guys. Let me know when you can see the screen.
জি স্যার দেখতে পাচ্ছি।
Okay, this is normal multiplication hardware diagram. This one is exactly similar to this one. This is optimized multiplication hardware diagram where you have to mention multiplier in here. Multiplier is here. If you draw this diagram and do not mention that multiplier is stored in here like this, you are not going to get full mark. You have to mention that multiplier is on the right half in here with this arrow or something like that. Okay, so this is one thing. And for division, we haven't seen any hardware diagram. If we look at this algorithm, there is a register M, there is a register AQ together. So these are the two registers, and to perform the addition, like this is A plus A plus minus M. So A minus M is actually A plus minus M, and A plus M is normally A plus M. So perform these additions, we need a ALU. So ALU, AQ together and M, and the number of bits this M will get, AQ will be double of that, right? This is as simple as that. So AQ register together will be 64 bits, M will be 32 bits, ALU will be 32 bits. This is it, and nothing else we need for the diagram. Like if you don't write this control test, I don't mind, but at least you have to mention all these necessary registers and the number of bits.
স্যার আমি AQ রেজিস্টার গুলো দিয়ে দিছি।
And remember, I have told you in the class, this is not the hardware diagram for division that we have seen in here. Slide is up to 15. Up to 15 we have seen, we haven't seen this in the class. This is for another algorithm, not part of this algorithm. You have to design on your own, and I have said multiple times that there are only two registers available. One is M, another one is AQ together a register. Okay, so I guess every confusion is clear. If there is any confusion remains, let me know so that I can help.
স্যার তাহলে ওইটা আঁকলে কি ভুল হবে পরের স্লাইডেরটা?
I have said it in the class that 16 number slide is not part of the syllabus. Up to 15 is part of the syllabus. So that is incorrect, obviously. Why that is incorrect? Let me show you. In here we have two registers only, M and AQ together. Where is that AQ in here? There is no AQ registers in here, but in our algorithm that you are going to use in division algorithm, we are going to use AQ together. AQ is a register, but there is no AQ register in here. This is A, this is Q, separately shown, but in here they are together, not separate from each other like this. So these two merging together, A register, divisor and ALU, and these two will be merged together to be for 64 bits. This will be 32. This will be 32. Okay, these two registers has to be shown together in a register, remainder quotient AQ. Okay, in our algorithm it is together AQ, not separately like this algorithm.
স্যার তাহলে ডায়াগ্রামে AQ রেজিস্টারটা দেখায় মানে মেনশন করে হাফ করে দেখায় আর লেফট শিফট করে দেখায় দিছি আর কি জাস্ট ডায়াগ্রামে ওটা করলেই তো হবে স্যার।
In diagram you don't have to show left shift or something like that. You just have to mention that it is AQ register, and that is all. Because in the algorithm you have mentioned that A is for actually remainder, Q is for quotient. We know that during the algorithm. No one is going to draw only the diagram and not show the simulation, right? So I guess there is no more confusion in this part. If there is any, please let me know. Okay, I'm going to take the attendance now and stop the recording as well.